Let us understand, in first passage, what exactly the author is telling that, right? See, agar aapne first passage, if you read, right, you would have understood that this is mostly a autobiography, right? है ना? जिसमें the author is trying to talk about this particular Koshach, right? कि her real name is, this particular thing, and the pseudonym for her name is Lasia Ukraine, right? And she was what? She was an Ukrainian author, right? And she dedicated, she was dedicated for what? To preserve and evolving Ukrainian culture and literature, right? That's what she was doing. Okay? And then they told even, कि this particular person का जो face है, right? That is on 200 Ukrainian क्या note है ना शायद कुछ पता नहीं कौन सा बैंक note है, right? So what it denotes, for example, in our note we have a Gandhi photo, right? So what does denote? There was a significant impact of Gandhi ji, right? The same thing it happens when it is being denoted, or it is shown in Ukrainian money, right? ठीक है? And then her story starts. She was born in 1871, right? To an intellectual and patriotic family. Her father was a wealthy landowner and activist for Ukrainian nationalism against Russian fascist rule. Right now, अब उसके बारे में he's talking about, कि she learned from her parents that literature and politics, they were intertwined, right? And writers and publisher had a responsibility to make a difference. See, what she understood, for example, let's suppose I'm just putting a point, through a non-violence phase wise, right? See, what usually happen, people think na कि भाई हम, for example, India में, right, when we were fighting for the independence part and all, right? So there are two type of people, one who were going for non-violence, one who was going for violence, right? Non-violence, what they had a mentality, by we will go with prayer, pamphlets and all, so that people will come to know. For example, see, if you have heard about, right, कि, till at a point of time na कि Indian people were not knowing that they are being, the British are exploiting them up, right? They were not knowing this out, right? Then what happened? Economists, they came, they wrote about this particular thing, they showed to them, see how much wealth we were carrying before and how much wealth we are making right now. So through that difference, the people get to know, okay, fine, we are getting exploited, we have to go with the freedom, right? So this type of writer also exists who thinks now through writing, through through educating people, through literature and all, you can make people know कि भाई, you need to do something for the country. The same thing was happening for this girl. What was her name, यार? जो भी Ukraine, right? जो भी नाम है उसका. ठीक है? Now, what her work includes? It includes poetry, drama, stories, literary criticism, socio-political essays, right? And what it showcased? It showcased her versatility, right? Fine. Now, what was her famous work? कौन सा था यार वो book? वर्सटैलिटी के बाद उसका फेमस वर्क कौन सा था? उसका फेमस बुक था ना कुछ, सॉरी फेमस वर्क कोई सॉन्ग था. वेट अ सेकंड यार, क्या
फॉरेस्ट
था?
सॉन्ग।
हाँ, द
फॉरेस्ट
फॉरेस्ट
The
सॉन्ग।
सॉन्ग,
song, the
right? See, what was it? It was what? It was a poetic play, right? And it was one of the best example for fantasy fiction in Ukraine literature, right? That celebrate what? Ukrainian natural beauty and folk, right? Hello. Now, what he says about Ukrainian, what do you say, themes? They were metamorphically addressed through Ukrainian struggle, right? Under what? Under Russian control. And what example she in this passage she talks about through her play था ना, in the wilderness, right? Right. And what it shows, that what was the problem that was faced by Ukrainian authors due to tax-rich censorship, right? And other than that, what else she was? She was a skilled translator, right? What she did? She translated the work of Karl Marx and Friedrich Engels, right? The Communist Manifesto, right? Into Ukrainian, right? So that whatever the resistance you are putting towards Russia, right? It should support that out to inspire that resistance. You should put more resistance towards this particular people who are exploiting us, that are Russian, right? Then one more thing they stated, ना at last, एक और टॉपिक था इस पे, आई एम फॉरगेटिंग दैट आउट यार. एक ट्रांसलेटेड वाला तो वी कवर्ड. यस, दिस थिंग कम्युनिस्ट ग्रुप वाला, राइट? कि देयर वाज a committed Marxist, right? Ukrainian, she was involved in what? Anti-terrorist organization, right? And she was arrested in 1907 for what? For her revolutionary activities, right? But still, once she got arrested, right? After that was she was continuously monitored by this terrorist group, terrorist spies, right? ठीक है. Now obviously even the author is ending up with this particular thing, despite her short life, she died in 1913, right? Her contribution significantly impacted Ukrainian culture, right, and conservation, and earned her lasting respect, right? So all about, if you, I keep it in short, right, तो ये उसके बारे में बात कर रहा है author, right, Ukrainian के बारे में, what was her impact and all, right? Now he's even trying to put out, how she can do this out. मतलब through what method she was, trying to make people educate about this independence part and all, so they were doing through what? She was doing through what? Through writings, right? Hello, है ना? क्वेश्चन करें? क्लियर है ना आरसी? हेलो, दिस थिंग इज क्लियर ना? राइट.
Yes, so
Okay. Which one of the following aspects of Ukraine does the author appear to value most highly, right? So for that you can start with this one. She left behind a legacy of poem, plays and essays, right? That solidifies, क्या बोलते हैं उसको, her influence on anything and everything in printed form, right? अब concluding पे आ जाओ. Concluding पे क्या बोल रहा है, पढ़ो. But those were, sorry, एक मिनट ना. But those, yes, but those years were long enough to make an impact and to earn her fond resemblance and profound respect for a contribution to the cultural conservation of Ukraine, right? So what you can understand? कि किससे ज्यादा इंप्रेस था? Her contribution in Ukrainian culture. Hello, hello, right? अरे है ना? फर्स्ट ऑप्शन क्या है? Her versatility and her ability to write a wide variety of genres, her legacy and influence on the conservation of. Second option? Hello.
yes, sir.
Second ना?
हाँ.
अरे ज्यादा इंप्रेस उसी से था ना वो. Her successful campaign for, ठीक है, her being recognized through the photograph on university. No, this was not the impressing point, right? Hello. Start भी उसने इसी से किया कि she was fighting for what? अरे किसके लिए फाइट
यूक्रेनियन
कर रही थी?
कल्चर.
यूक्रेनियन कल्चर के लिए. एंडिंग भी तो उसी पे किया ना उसने. हेलो.
सर ये थर्ड वाला भी हो सकता था क्या, मतलब सर?
भाई उसमें ये बोल रहा है ना, हर सक्सेसफुल कैंपेन फॉर यूक्रेनियन, भाई इसमें लिख दिया सक्सेसफुल कैंपेन, राइट? ही वाज नॉट इंप्रेस्ड थ्रू द कैंपेन व्हाट शी वाज डूइंग, वेदर इट वाज सक्सेसफुल और अनसक्सेसफुल, राइट? हेलो.
Yes,
She
yes,
was, he was more impressed through this ना, कि how her legacy and influence, that came to preserve the Ukrainian culture, right? Cultural पे ज्यादा फोकस था ना ऑथर का. ऑथर वाज मोरली इंटरेस्टेड टुवर्ड्स द कल्चर. इन स्टार्टिंग इटसेल्फ ही सेड वेरी वेल ना कि जो इसका रोल था वो किसमें था. व्हाट वाज हर रोल? Evolving
कल्चरल
Ukrainian
कंजर्वेशन.
culture and literature, right? That was her main role,
यस,
na? Culture ko she was
यस.
trying to preserve, right? So which option will go with? Second, na? Hello?
हाँ.
भाई fourth तो नहीं टिक कर दिया ना? He was very impressed. That was just a point. That's all, right? Hello? अरे clear है ना?
यस. हाँ.
Right. Okay. And even the book, कोई book थी ना उसकी, कौन सी? Episodium, Lassa Ukrainia, right? वो भी तो इसी को रिफ्लेक्ट कर रही थी, इसी पार्ट को रिफ्लेक्ट कर रही थी कि हाउ शी वाज ट्राइंग टू कंजर्व द कल्चर, राइट? हेलो, है ना? क्लियर है ना? It can be inferred from the third paragraph that Ukrainian through her writing, right? So through her writing what you can do, right? First option पढ़ो क्या लिखा है. Displayed the idea of romanticism and she encountered in her daily life. First of all, she does not encounter any romanticism in her daily life, right? Hello.
Yes.
So this is wrong. भाई inferred बोल रहा है ना, what you can inferred from the passage, right? So this is not what you are inferring from the passage. This is a wrong statement. What the option is stating. Hello.
Yes.
Right. Second, showcase the moral obligation she had towards, again, see moral obligation के बारे में कहाँ मेंशन किया हुआ है ऊपर के ही पैसेज पे? हेलो. अरे moral obligation के बारे में कुछ नहीं बताया ना इन्होंने. They have not stated anything about her moral obligation, what it was or what it was not, right? अरे हेलो, है ना? Third, encourage fellow compatriots to rise and fight against, again not to rise and fight, right? She was not doing that. What she was exactly doing? She was just educating the people, how this regime is exploiting you. She was not telling them to तुम जाके fight करो, hello, या rise करो, hello, है ना? Fourth, highlight her country struggle at the hand of the correct fourth one. She
Yes.
was writing what she was
Yes.
doing. She was highlighting the country struggle ना. Hello.
हाँ.
अरे इसमें बोला भी तो है ना इसने मेटाफर वाला. एक मिनट. Yes, this
हाँ
right.
सर.
Ukrainian subject matter and themes were often acted as metaphor for the unfavorable situation of Ukrainian within the Russian Empire, right? Hello. That's why she used that out, na? She was using her writing. The efforts what you have to bring, to come out from this particular struggle what you are facing, right? So which option would be correct? Fourth.
Fourth one.
ये भी देखो डायरेक्ट है सीधे देखो इन सब पैसेजेस में व्हाट इज द एडवांटेज नाउ डायरेक्टली आपको बता रहा है भाई वो आपको ऑप्शन दे रहा है भाई देखो हम यहाँ पे प्रेजेंट है यहाँ पे आप आगे आगे आप हमारा आंसर ढूंढो राइट इवन इफ रीड द सेकंड वन वो सीधे बोल रहा है थर्ड पैराग्राफ थर्ड वन पढ़ो विच वन ऑफ द फॉलोइंग बेस्ट डिस्क्राइब द प्राइमरी पर्पस ऑफ द सेकंड पैराग्राफ हेलो ये भी डायरेक्ट है एक ही बताओ सेकंड पैराग्राफ क्या डील कर रहा था सेकंड पैराग्राफ वाज टॉकिंग अबाउट व्हाट इट वाज टॉकिंग अबाउट ऑथर चाइल्डहुड
फैमिली रहता है.
राइट एंड हर एनवायरमेंट व्हाइल शी वाज ग्रोइंग अप राइट हेलो right so why they talked about this particular thing what was the reason behind talking about this what you understood you should understand this the thing what came in her mind na a foundation was built from her childhood itself okay and that was the thing that influenced her future life right
Yes, sir.
hello
हाँ.
है ना भाई अगर आपके बचपन में वो जो बता रहा है कि यू बिलोंग फ्रॉम अ फैमिली दैट वाज वेल एजुकेटेड दैट वाज फ्रॉम अ रिवोल्यूशनरी फैमिली उसके फादर बहुत अच्छे रिवोल्यूशनरी में पार्टिसिपेट करते थे एंड ऑल द थिंग वाज डूइंग इट सो व्हाट दे आर ट्राइंग टू टेल यू क्या बताना चाह रहा है हेलो कि हाउ
Background.
motivation came in her right
हाँ.
how she started writing why she was more inclined toward writings and writing about Ukrainian struggle or why she came up that we should preserve the culture right for that reason ना उसको बोला गया हेलो है ना पढ़ते हैं फर्स्ट वर्स articulating the struggle of नहीं यार ऐसा नहीं है ऐसा कोई स्ट्रगल तो बताया ही नहीं है इन फॉर्मेटिव ईयर राइट हेलो
Yes.
Highlight the nationalism and activism of Ukrainian family. Right. It was highlighting that, but this was for bigger picture, na? This was not just for this, what was the primary purpose of the second paragraph, right? Hello. The primary purpose
हाँ.
नहीं है ना, right?
हाँ.
Pointing to the genesis of Ukrainian artistic motivation. Correct. Third, अच्छा और इसमें आ जाओ describing the colorful. भाई colorful क्या होता है? Meaningful तो I can understand. What is colorful? Hello. Right? Colorful तो नहीं था ना उसका childhood. Hello. भाई it was meaningful, right? I can agree
Yes,
with
sir.
this, but I can't agree with colorful, na? So which option?
Third.
Third.
Third. Last one. Each of the following is an aspect of अरे recording कर रहा हूँ मैं हाँ भूल गया था each of the following is an aspect of Ukrainian that the author discuss except that right so what he doesn't discuss it is asking you that right hello है ना okay she had a role in the preservation of Ukrainian literature she had a role this is right so this cannot be the answer because this is correct right she's recognized okay yes she was recognized by that money printing and all right she was recognized now her literary work is designed towards a specific moral obligation she was looked at favorably by her nahi just opposite how favorably
Yes.
अरे इसका opposite था ना
Yes.
Yes.
Sir.
so which option
Fourth one.
Fourth.
ठीक है next भाई ये doable था
हाँ सर, आसान था, लगा नहीं.
भाई अभी तो ये पढ़ा है मैंने अभी तो ये पढ़ा शायद है ये क्या है अच्छा सॉरी ये यार ये महा बेकार बता इसका लैंग्वेज बहुत टफ है समझना वो करना दैट वाज मतलब एक्सप्लेनेशन अनटिल अनलेस यू आर नॉट हिस्टोरिकल ना चाइनीज के हिस्ट्री के बारे में जानते नहीं हो जैसे से वर्ड ये लोग यूज करते हैं ना, शाई खाई. Okay, anyway, sorry. Anyway, let's start, right? Okay. So in this chapter, first the author explains shy, right? What is a shy? It is a concept from Sun Tzu's The Art of War, right? That focus on what? Creating and attaining, right? An advantage over an opponent by evaluating and influencing the situation. It's a concept, right? Obviously, some warfare and all, right? In which what you do, you focus on creating and attaining an advantage, right? Over whom? Over your opponent, right? By doing what? By evaluating and influencing the situation, right? For example, like for example, right? Let's suppose I'm in the middle of a fight, right? And opposite to me there are 10 people, right? So at that point of time, what would be the best advice I should do? Run away, na? कि जाके लड़ूं उनसे, right? So according to situation, I'll change. हाँ. On the other hand, if I have 10 to 12 people around me, so there is a chance that I can go and fight, right? So that's what Sai is about. It is about, कि seeing कि आपके सामने क्या condition है, you should evaluate and then you should take any decision. ठीक है? Hello. Right? Then he talks about flexibility. Chapter 6, that was emphasis that military strategy should be flexible without fixed forms to adapt and achieve. What do you call it out there? To adapt and achieve strategic advantage, right? वो वॉर के आपको चीजें बता रहा है, ठीक है, कि you should be flexible, so that you will be at advantage of this particular thing XYZ, right? Hello. Then he talks about component of shy. What it involves? Friendly situation, enemy situation, environmental essential, right? This all will impact what? Military effectiveness. Hello. Hana? Right? Then definition. Chinese encyclopedia, right? Of philosophical terms, right? What did it talk about this? This is something called availing oneself of advantage to gain control. Hello. Or General Tao Hansberg, what he says, posture of the army to seek strategic advantage. And rogue arms, strategic advantage. Hello. This was the definition, na? Hello. Right? Then what was the key idea? That shy encompasses the strategic posture, configuration, and power, right? And alignment of forces to gain what? To gain control and advantage. Hello. तुम में से किसी ने ट्राई नहीं किया क्या वाला?
नहीं किया.
यस सर.
सर मैंने
40
करा है।
मिनट के बाद क्या हो सर?
किया है ना 40 मिनट के बाद?
हाँ
मैंने तो ये 40 मिनट में
तुम
करा
हाँ हाँ
था।
क्यों नहीं कर रहे हो?
हाँ.
साले इतने मेहनत से मैं चीजें बोल रहा हूँ, तुम कोई हाँ भी नहीं बोल रहा. हाँ ऐसा
ये
बोला
है
था,
ना.
ऐसा बोला था. अब इतना मारूंगा ना. Okay, anyways, key ideas I talked about, na? Key ideas I told about shy, right? Okay, what was the
Yes.
game of Go? What did it reflect? It reflects the concept of shy, right? By focusing on
Yes.
what? So, attaining strategic advantage. Hello. है ना?
हाँ.
उसके बाद Mao analogy, right? What it
Yes.
describes? It describes strategy using the example of making a cat eat a hot pepper by making it think it's doing something for itself, right? Fine.
Yes.
I'm making you do so many DLR set, right? And what do you think that you are doing for yourself, right? Hello, Anna. Then a sense of strategy. This was also something. And what it was? It was aligned with Sun Tzu's idea of winning without fighting, right? And making the enemy act in your favor by offering them current advantage. And what was chapter 6 insight? What Sun Tzu to explain? He explained, how to make the enemy act of their own accord by presenting them with an advantage aligning with the essence of strategy. Right? Hello. है ना? पहले
Yes,
क्वेश्चन देखो, वही है. Which according to the passage is the essence of strategy. Hello. है ना? पहला क्वेश्चन वही ना मेरे भाई?
Yes, sir.
Right.
यस.
Okay. Let's read. Your opponent is unwilling to come in terms with the reality that you are in control. Your opponent is inflexible when your core strategy is based on flexible in action. Your opponent is unaware that the action they are doing is. Your opponent believes that their action. Fourth,
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Your opponent believes
Yes,
that
sir.
their
Yes,
action is
fourth है.
their design, when in reality it is yours, right? अभी तो explain किया, ये चीज तो भी explain किया था मैंने. Hello, just now I explained ना,
हाँ
right? ठीक है. Okay, next. इसका क्वेश्चन तो इजी लग रहा है यार, ये भी इजी है. The military is without fixed shy. Which one of the following best describes the essence of above statement, right? तो ये फर्स्ट पैराग्राफ में ही है,
Yes, sir.
right? क्या बोला है?
Yes.
Chapter 6 noted that the military is without
Adapt.
fixed shy and without lasting form, right? Implying what? Flexibility in attaining strategic advantage,
Strategy.
right? Hello,
Yes, sir.
Yes.
है ना?
हाँ.
पढ़ते हैं ऑप्शंस में. There is a need to adaptable to chief. First option,
yes
Yes, sir.
Yes.
right? Hello.
हाँ.
भाई तुमने ट्राई कैसे नहीं किया यार, ये तो करना चाहिए था. क्वेश्चन बहुत इजी है
One
इसका.
होगा. हाँ.
हाँ वही है भाई उसका. The author suggests that Roger Arm's views of Shai was defining ideal art of war. क्या बोला था उसने?
ये
Yes, read. While the author feels that it is difficult to ascertain its conclusive rate, it is definitely worthy of consideration as Santaus has often repeated the concept of what? Attaining an advantage. Hello. Right?
हाँ.
तो ऑप्शन पढ़ते हैं. Can be partially corroborated by the text of Art of War. इसका भी फर्स्ट है क्या?
मैंने तो
हाँ
फर्स्ट ही किया है.
तो थर्ड में कंफ्यूजन था, सर.
किया तो
किसमें
फर्स्ट है, लेकिन मैं फोर्थ में कंफ्यूज भी हुआ था.
फोर्थ है cannot be accurate because of lack. Why don't you think this is going beyond the things what they are stating?
yes
Information
that's
cannot be
what
accurate because of a lack of evidence. ये तो कहीं बोल भी नहीं रहा है वो. हेलो, फोर्थ वाला डोंट यू थिंक दिस इज गोइंग बियॉन्ड? फर्स्ट वाला डायरेक्ट है ना भाई.
यस सर.
हाँ.
थर्ड वाला
Partially
भी सर
corroborate.
पार्शियली ट्रू.
थर्ड वाला is accurate based on the writing of Shantau, right? See, first of all, the author is merely suggesting ना that the argument has its own merit, right? Hello, वो कोई
Yes, sir.
he is not providing or he is not proving or disproving, you know, it entirely, right? Hello, तो आप कैसे बोल सकते हो is accurate based on the writing of Sun Tzu, right? वो बोल रहा है accurate based है उसी चीज पे, right? He is not telling that, right? वो
तो ये
सजेस्ट कर रहा है ना.
पार्शियली.
अरे पार्शली इज डिफरेंट ना भाई. हेलो, Sun Tzu टर्म्स के बारे में when you are talking about the Sun Tzu, right? Fine, you are talking about the Sun Tzu, right? इसमें कहा ये तो बोल रहा है is accurate, वो सीधे बोल रहा है नहीं इट्स करेक्ट. पैसेज में कहाँ करेक्ट बोल रहा है वो? हेलो,
हाँ.
इसमें बोल रहा है ना is accurate.
हाँ.
This trying to tell no it is correct, right? हेलो, है ना? तो
Yes, sir.
फर्स्ट, राइट?
हाँ.
yes
और फोर्थ यार कह रहा है कैन नॉट बी एक्यूरेट बिकॉज भाई ये तो मतलब क्या बोलूं मैं, फोर्थ में
हाँ
कैसे
हाँ
confuse
नहीं,
हो
वो
गए.
मैंने हटा दिया था, मैं इसलिए कंफ्यूज हुआ था. उधर लिखा है हार्ड टू असर्टन, तो फिर
बट थर्ड में तो आई कैन अंडरस्टैंड हिज पॉइंट, राइट? भाई यू माइट गेट कंफ्यूज्ड इन थर्ड बिकॉज यू नो इज एक्यूरेट लिख दिया है, ठीक है, और वो ऑब्वियसली बात है. बट अगेन द पॉइंट इज कि इवन द ऑथर इज नॉट श्योर अबाउट द एक्यूरेटनेस ऑफ दिस, राइट? वेदर इट इज एक्यूरेट और नॉट, राइट? सो हाउ वी कैन गो थ्रू दैट until unless we don't have you know full proof or something like that, right? ठीक है. हेलो, है ना? ओके. द
yes sir.
ऑथर मेंशन गो एज अ स्ट्रेटेजिक गेम वेयर, यहाँ पे बोथ प्लेयर्स के ऊपर बोला था ना उसने. हाँ, दिस वन. Both player has tried to develop an advantageous situation that is consistent with Sun Tzu's third aspect, right? Hello, which was about what? Developing a favorable situation, है ना?
हाँ.
The winner is the one who attains strategic advantage. ये कहाँ बोल रहा है? The idea behind the game is to attaining a strategic advantage, right? Hello, right. Second,
Yes, sir. यहाँ
the
पे winner
flexibility
बोला.
of strategic objective is key to winning. भाई देखो, व्हाट विल कंट्रीब्यूट टुवर्ड्स विनिंग द गेम उसके बारे में बात नहीं किया है, ठीक है. हेलो, कि
Yes,
फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी
sir.
ऑब्जेक्टिव है की ऑफ विनिंग में, राइट? हेलो, है ना? द डिजाइन ये भी डिस्कस नहीं किया है. द एप्लीकेशन ऑफ द कॉन्सेप्ट, फोर्थ वन,
Yes.
Yes, sir.
राइट? द एप्लीकेशन ऑफ द कॉन्सेप्ट शाई कैन बी इलस्ट्रेटेड, राइट? दैट कैन बी डायरेक्ट.
First class.
पानी.
थर्ड वाला क्यों नहीं होगा?
हाँ,
हेलो।
हाँ हेलो। हाँ
थर्ड वाला बताना क्यों नहीं होगा, मतलब थर्ड।
भाई, डिजाइन ऑफ गेम के बारे में कहाँ बात किया उसने?
टाइम ऑफ गेम।
डिजाइन ऑफ गेम बोल रहा है ना,
नहीं वहाँ।
कि डिजाइन ऑफ गेम इज बेस्ड ऑन कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ शिव, राइट? डिजाइन ऑफ गेम के बारे में कहाँ डिस्कस कर रहा है वो?
अच्छा हाँ, ठीक है।
तू बोल रहा है डिजाइन ऑफ द गेम ना। हेलो, है ना?
समझ गया हाँ।
नेक्स्ट आते हैं, थर्ड वन। ये तो इजी है यार, इलेक्ट्रिकल के बारे में प्रॉपर्टीज समझाना है क्या है कि समझ जाओगे ये? बताना क्या है?
सर आंसर बता दो।
ये तो बहुत इजी है यार। इसमें इलेक्ट्रिकल की एबिलिटी के बारे में ही टॉक राइट, कि इलेक्ट्रिकल जनरेट लार्ज इलेक्ट्रिक करंट यूजिंग ए स्पेशलाइज्ड नर्वस सिस्टम एंड एन इलेक्ट्रिक ऑर्गन, राइट? देन कमांड न्यूक्लियस। एक मिनट। कमांड न्यूक्लियस, राइट? और व्हाट इज कमांड न्यूक्लियस? This is, a part of nervous system which decide, when the electric organ will fire, ensuring, कि all cells activate simultaneously, right?
Yes.
Then electrogenic cell, that each cell has a negative charge of about 100 millivolt, right? That is outside compared to inside, right? Hello. Then activation process. What was the activation process? When signaled, nerves released acetylcholine, right? It create what? It create a low resistance path, right? That make one side of the cell negative and other positive. Like what? Like battery.
Yes.
Then cell arrangement के बारे में बात करता है, कि cell are arranged like battery in a flashlight, right? Causing an activation cascade that generate a short-lived current along the eel's body, right? फिर उसके बाद current in water. Hello. कि else in water generate a high voltage but a divided current, right? That reduce what? Overall shock, है ना? Then
यस।
cell protection, कि else may not, shock themselves because the current duration is how much? 2 millisecond, right? Is very too short, right? And it dissipates where? In water. Hello.
Yes.
Then we talk
हाँ।
about prey shock, कि smaller animal they receive, proportionally larger current, making them more susceptible to shock than the eel itself, right? है ना? Fine. Okay. Other question पे. The passage as a whole is mainly attempting to answer which of the following question? Passage as a main. Okay. पहला. अच्छा, passage start किससे कर रहा है? Discussing how an electric eel generate electric current, right? And then he shift to what? Analyzing why eels can shock other animal without shocking themselves, right? Hello. है ना?
यस।
Okay. First one. What studies have been conducted on the electric eel voltage generating power, and what are our key findings? भाई ये रेफरेंस तो इसके लिए है ना कि lack of specific studies, right? Why eel can shock other animal without shocking themselves. ये तो सिर्फ उस पॉइंट को कवर अप कर रहा है ना. हेलो हेलो,
Yes.
राइट?
हाँ।
What is the process by which eel generate electric? Then again, it is just talking about, what is the process they are generating, first part, that what we say, this one, कि what is the process, क्या बोला? What is the process by which electric generate and what impact does it have on a small prey? स्मॉल प्रे पे कहाँ बोला यार उसने? स्मॉल प्रे पे ऐसा कुछ बोला है क्या?
बोला है सर, लास्ट
बोला तो
पैराग्राफ।
है वैसे।
बट वो ये कह रहा है ना कि
एग्जाम्पल
व्हाट
दिया
लास्ट
है।
में
इम्पैक्ट
बोला
डज
था।
इट हैव ऑन अ स्मॉल प्रे?
सर यहाँ ऑफ कोर्स द करंट रिसीव्ड बाय एनी स्मॉल प्रे इज आल्सो ओनली अ
हाँ,
स्मॉल प्रे।
उसका मेन पॉइंट ये थोड़ी ना था,
मेन
मतलब
पॉइंट नहीं था।
ये तो पूछ रहा है ना
हम्म।
कि व्हाट ही अटेम्प्टिंग टू आंसर, तो वो तो आंसर ये कर रहा है ना कि व्हाई शी इज नॉट गेटिंग शॉक, व्हाई द अदर प्रे एनिमल आर गेटिंग शॉक, राइट? इम्पैक्ट उस पे क्या है, उससे क्या फर्क पड़ रहा है, वो ना मेनली आंसर कर रहा है वो. हेलो. थर्ड,
यस।
हाउ डू इलेक्ट्रिक ईल जनरेट अ वोल्टेज एंड व्हाई डू इलेक्ट्रिकल नॉट? करेक्ट, थर्ड ऑप्शन.
हाँ
Yes.
हाँ
राइट। फोर्थ क्या है, हाउ डू द ऑर्गन ऑफ इलेक्ट्रिक ईल, भाई ये क्या है, फैसिलिटेट, भाई तो बहुत अलग है, तो कहीं उसने आंसर भी नहीं किया, राइट, नेदर इज टॉकिंग अबाउट दिस फोर्थ ऑप्शन, है ना। हेलो, सेकंड एंड थर्ड में थर्ड इज मच मच बेटर देन सेकंड, राइट, because it is covering this part
हम्म
why eels are not getting shocked, because this is also an explanation what is done by the author na. Hello.
यस
10th, it can be inferred from the passage that the electric eel short lived current has, भाई तो तुरंत बता दो कौन सा आंसर टिक किया है, तो मैं सॉल्व भी क्या करूंगा,
Four.
कौन सा,
Four.
फोर।
सबने फोर्थ किया है ना। हेलो,
हम्म
ठीक है
मुझे नहीं समझा मतलब ये क्वेश्चन
भाई, इसमें क्या नहीं समझा यार, तो डायरेक्ट था ना, इसमें क्या नहीं समझा तेरे को, मतलब ए ऐसे क्वेश्चन भी डायरेक्ट में भी नहीं समझ रहा भाई, क्या कर रहा फिर तो, बढ़िया बोला था ना। हाँ, पढ़। If the eel lived in the air, right,
हाँ
the current would be high as 1 ampere, turning the creature body into the equivalent of 500-volt battery. But eel lives in water, right? They thus generate a larger voltage, but divided and therefore diminished current, right? अब आ जाओ ऑप्शन पे।
अच्छा लार्जर है
तो
बोल रहा मतलब
हाँ, और क्या बोल रहा, वही तो बोल रहा, कहाँ गया, कौन सा था वो,
तो ए और
ये
सी
वाला ना
वैसे
फोर्थ
एलिमिनेट हो
ऑप्शन।
जाएगा
A
करंट
change in
वाला
potential of
हाँ
more than 500 volt and current produced is up to 1 ampere, करेक्ट तो है, अप टू होगा
तो
ना,
हाँ ठीक है
लेस लेस फ्यूअर
हम्म
फ्यूअर तो ऐसे एलिमिनेट कर दोगे। हेलो,
हाँ लेस वाले फर्स्ट और थर्ड हट जाएगा ऐसे
अब बचा अप टू और मोर देन, सॉरी अराउंड 1, तो दैट इज अप टू 1 एम्पेयर ना, अप टू विल बी मच बेटर ना। हेलो,
Yes, sir.
अराउंड
हाँ
मतलब वो एग्जैक्ट नहीं बता
राइट।
रहा हाँ ठीक है
11th, according to the author, which one of the following is possible reason why electric eel do not shock themselves? बोला तो था कि वो लेस टाइम के लिए होता है, राइट, and eel generate much less energy than that because it current flows for only 2 millisecond, right? Hello, और उसके अलावा a large part of current it get distributed where, in water through the skin, right? Hello, है ना। हेलो,
यस
फर्स्ट,
और सर है
the
ये
structure of the
एनफ एनर्जी भी,
nervous, हाँ
सर वो एनर्जी के बारे में भी कहीं मेंशन किया था कि दे हैव नो एनफ एनर्जी।
हाँ, तो एनर्जी भाई, तो मैं वही तो एक्सप्लेन कर रहा हूँ, आने दो दे। राइट, एनी ऑप्शन तो आने दे भाई, फिर लड़ लेना तू भी मेरे से, ठीक है, पहले मुझे सिलेक्ट तो करने दे एक ऑप्शन। एनीवेज, द स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ द नर्वस सिस्टम ऑफ द इलेक्ट्रिकल कैन इंसुलेट देयर ऑर्गन है, ये क्या बोला कि ऑर्गन कैन बी इंसुलेटेड। हेलो,
नहीं बोला
द वाटर प्रिवेंट द शॉक फ्रॉम हार्मिंग द इलेक्ट्रिक ईल इंटरनल ऑर्गन, वाटर रिड्यूसेस द इंटेंसिटी ऑफ द शॉक, राइट। हेलो,
रिड्यूसेस है यस यस
है ना, ये भी गलत है। द करंट फ्लोइंग थ्रू द इलेक्ट्रिक ईल्स बॉडी डजंट हैव इनफ एनर्जी, और द ऑर्गन ऑफ द इलेक्ट्रिक ईल डज नॉट अलाउ द इलेक्ट्रिक चार्ज टू कॉज शॉक, ये क्या मेंशन किया, थर्ड तो डायरेक्ट है, एलिमिनेशन से आप
Yes.
सेकंड एंड थर्ड
हाँ
में विल स्टक, बट सेकंड में इज टेलिंग वाटर प्रिवेंट, प्रिवेंट कहाँ है, राइट। हेलो, इट
हम्म
रिड्यूस ना, इंटेंसिटी जो रहती है
Yes, sir.
शॉक की, इट रिड्यूस दैट,
Yes.
राइट, विच ऑप्शन, थर्ड।
हाँ
थर्ड।
थर्ड वाला
थर्ड।
Third.
तो इसमें क्यों लड़ रहा था मेरे से कृष्णा तू,
नो सर ये मेरे को लगा कि एनर्जी।
ठीक है, नया लिंक भेज रहा हूँ, विल डिस्कस लास्ट क्वेश्चन ऑफ दिस एंड द नेक्स्ट पैसेज इन दैट, राइट, ठीक है। हेलो,
हम्म
राइट, ओके,
ओके
आई एम
सर।
सेइंग दैट, हाँ भेज रहा हूँ।